From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Mocha, you are millennial?
Oh, Gen Z.
Okay.
Y'all worry about yourself.
Okay, Maria, you are Gen Z.
I am Gen Z.
You are Gen Z. What year were you born?
96.
Close to me.
Great year.
I was just watching this clip where there's a Gen Z older sister who's feeling real old, like real old, because I guess she's talking slang with her Gen Alpha younger sister. When is Gen Alpha? What's that? Is that like my kid? Is my kid Gen Alpha?
I believe Gen Alpha is anyone born from
2010 to 2024.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
2010s.
That's 20. Yeah, that's my kid.
Wow.
2010.
Yeah.
She's the elder Gen Alpha. Right.
Yeah,
2010.
Like my kid
That's a cool
Cruz
thing, though.
is Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
And he would look at your daughter like when they get older
Right.
as like old, like you're so uncool.
Right.
I want to be Gen Alpha. I like that. They're alphas.
Yeah. So here's the older sister talking to her young Gen Alpha sibling.
What about bet? What about the laughing emoji?
What? You still use that? Do you actually use the laughing? Like,
Yes.
dead serious. When you laugh, if it's something funny, you do crying because no one laughs by using the laugh.
Well, the skull.
The skull.
That's
you can,
only if you're like
if you're like
someone
like
as a joke. Okay.
If George was like, I have a bigger yacht than you, I'll be like,
What is a
be
yacht?
so free with it.
What? A yacht?
A yacht stands for girl, you're thick. If you have a BBL or if your butt shakes when you walk, that's when you would yell yacht at somebody.
Oh, what is preppy?
Preppy is basically Lululemon and like Lily
like
Pulitzer,
Polo.
and it's like
Polo.
No, that's not preppy. No, that's Vanilla Girl.
What is vanilla girl?
Vanilla Girl is
like
what you want to be.
Yeah, there's a lot in there.
It's a lot. So Gyat.
Yeah, GYAT.
Gyat. Have you heard that before?
Yes.
I have not. Have you, Maury? No.
I have.
Shem, you have. Of course you have, Shem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roz, we're so square.
Yep. GAT stands for girl, your ass is thick, right?
Yeah.
If you got that BBL, like these children are talking about, bouncing around.
BB bouncing.
GAT, right? And the laughing emoji is a no-no.
I love the laughing emoji, though. You're the king of emojis.
You got to apparently use the crying emoji.
See, like I've mixed them together. Where you've done like the laughing and crying. Because it's like real funny.
You're laughing so much you're crying.
Yeah.
Right. Gyat. Yeah, nobody's ever yelled that at me.
They never.
No, come on, right?
You sound let down by that.
Well, I would love it if somebody, if I walked down the street and somebody yelled "Gyat" at me. That's a compliment.
You would duck.
I'm
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, James, it's Roz and Mocha. How are you?
Hey, what's up, Roz?
Hey,
okay, yo, James.
Yeah.
Your text is amazing, by the way. Roz hasn't read the text, but I have it here. Can I read it?
Yeah, no problem.
I want to know if I can call in and ask the guys if they agree with this. That Roz, as much as I love him, and he is my favorite,
cool.
I want to know if you all agree if he looks like the type of person to just walk up to a bench of pretty ladies, pop a foot on a bench with his knee bent, elbow on his knee, sunglasses on, and start cutting an apple with a pocket knife and eating it with his thumb. With just the words in a deep voice, "Sup, ladies." I have so much context for this. LMAO.
That is no disrespect to you, Roz. That is a smooth, cool move right there.
Okay, let's stop writing fan fiction.
Yeah, that's a great description, James, because I can picture all of that.
No, you can't.
So detailed. I
You know
can
what?
picture
I'd
all of
love
that in my head.
Go ahead.
I'd love to look like that and be able to do that with a pocket knife, okay? That's a game right there.
Okay, show of hands. Who agrees with James?
Yep.
Yeah.
Maurie, Shem. Okay, everybody.
Maria was first to put her hand up.
That's great. That's great. No, no, I would never do that. I have never done that.
But you're like the Fonz, bro.
Okay.
You're like the Fonzie of the show.
But you're not. But you're not saying it in a way that makes me sound cool. You're saying it in a way that makes me sound like a douche.
No, not. Are you kidding me? If I was a girl, Ross, and you came up to me like that,
Yo, with a pocket knife and an apple.
Okay,
spitting games saying sup, ladies.
Show of hands with the people in the room. Who would this work on?
Oh, probably me.
Shem. Yeah. Damn it, Maurie. Maurie's hands up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
just like that bully or that homeless guy from Dennis the Menace.
Okay.
Bro, how old are you?
Yeah, I don't know how.
You spit out some references. Nobody knows.
34.
You time traveled or something, man. Nobody's in 2023 doing a Dennis the Menace reference on the show.
Well, if you're homeless, it might work.
Oh, shut up, dude.
James, anything else to add to the conversation or to your observations?
No, not really. Just Roz. It's all fun and games. You're the best, buddy. Mocha, I'm sorry, but you're still cool. But Roz, you're the smooth, cool dude.
Okay, cool. Why is it that even fans seem to really dislike me? Like even fans of mine really you know what I mean? Like people call in and say I'm their favorite. They still sort of come off like they don't like me.
Because you rip on people too.
No, I
all fun
don't.
And game. Oh, please.
Show of hands in the room. Have I ever ripped on any of you?
Well.
Oh, everybody. Okay.
yeah, there you go.
James, you're the best. Thanks for the call. Have a great day, man.
Have a good one.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I fell asleep on a train and I snorted myself awake the other day.
Hold on. What? Say the whole thing again?
I said I fell asleep on a train and snorted myself awake.
Yeah. That's great.
So embarrassing. So I knew, okay, so I had to take a Via, right?
I have so many questions.
Okay,
Yeah.
I had to take a Via, and I knew I was going to fall asleep.
Okay.
Right? I bought a business class ticket, so I had lots of legroom. My
Via
seat
1.
back, right? Everything else. Because I knew I was going to fall asleep.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't want anybody to bother me, so I immediately got on the train, and I was like, give me a glass of white wine. So the guy brings me white wine, and I give him the wink, and he throws an extra little pour in there. Mm-hmm. So I quickly down in one shot a full glass of white wine. And then I take my hoodie, and I put my hoodie up over my head. Mm-hmm. I put my sunglasses on. I put my scarf just up over my beard, right, so nobody can see me, right? And then I lean back, and I cross my arms, and I put my head back, and I'm like,
if
I'm going to fall asleep.
And saw that?
Yeah.
I would call security.
Shut up.
No kidding.
Right away. I'm like, that guy looks super suspicious.
A predator.
Right
No, first I take pictures of him so I had proof.
This is why I did that, Maurie, because I didn't want people taking pictures of me, right?
He's this guy.
Okay.
He's up to no good.
Okay.
Something's going to happen on this train.
Thank you. Also, I was wearing white pants too, right?
Who wears white pants after Labor Day?
I do. I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm wearing white pants. And so I'm lying there and I love sleeping on a train. It is the greatest thing in the world. It is such a gift, right? Mwah. Love it.
Okay.
And so I'm sitting there and all I remember is dozing off to sleep being like, man, this is going to be the best sleep ever, right? And then I woke up by doing this. Okay, now keep in mind,
Maria just jumped out of her skin.
keep in mind, I am on a train. Trains are loud.
Yeah.
Okay. I look down the aisle. 5 seats away from me was like an old guy, a senior.
Yeah.
Who leans his head into the aisle, removes one headphone off his ear.
No.
And looks down to see what the noise was.
Bro, that's so
you
loud.
out-olded an old guy.
You shush. We don't put it that way. That's a terrible spin, Maurie.
He's not wrong, though.
That's a terrible spin. But anyway, so I snorted myself awake.
Did you look at the time to see
how long I was asleep for? 1 hour, 52 minutes.
Whoa.
Wow. Not bad for an old guy.
Shut up.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Podcast.
Yes.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Well, I'm hungover.
Why are you hungover, Maury? What the hell did you get up to?
I was at an awesome party last night.
What party was that?
For Netflix.
Oh, yeah? Was it good?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So you had one drink?
No, I had several because the bartender,
several?
I went behind where the bartenders and she and I created drinks together.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Where
like,
was
put
the party?
this, put this. At their offices.
Oh,
at
yeah?
the well. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
So what did you drink?
We called it Jingle Bells.
No. Just tell us what's in it.
Oh, so with Crown Royal.
Oh.
There was ginger ale.
Mm-hmm.
There was rum.
Mm-hmm.
There was peach schnapps. There was 4 maraschino cherries.
Ew.
There was cherry, like, I guess, what do you call it? Like, just sort of like stuff, like squeezy stuff.
Hold on. Is this a drink you made up or that's what Netflix was serving?
No, I went behind and I'm like, let's have some
Thank you,
fun.
Netflix. Because I was going to say, if that's what Netflix was serving, I'm going to cancel my subscription. That's just terrible. You don't do that to people.
That's like swamp.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so good.
Ugh, Ryan rum? Oh, no wonder you feel gross today.
Well, then I went out for burgers.
So did you and Matthew go? Was he your plus one?
No, there was no guests.
Wait, what?
It said due to because it was due to space, no guests.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Yo.
All right. Was everybody talking about Squid Game?
Yeah, but also, Is It Cake?
Really? Huh?
They had some of the people from Is It Cake there.
Yo, my kid loves that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. We watch that all the time.
Yeah. The problem is that it's way too easy to spot the cake.
I know.
No. This was no. She did good at this one at the office.
She? Yeah.
Like they had the Squid Game girl that turns around from red light, green light.
Yeah.
There's like a doll of it and then a little cake of it.
Right.
Everyone guessed the doll being cake.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No, really?
Because
Huh?
y'all were drunk on cherries and whiskey.
You guys drink.
It's my new country song, Cherries.
Ryan
and Whiskey.
rum and cherries.
So nasty.
Oh, God.
So what time did you get home?
I got home at 8.
What a suck.
Hold on a second. You went to a party hosted by Netflix.
Started at 5:30.
Yeah.
And you showed up at what? 5:28 probably?
Yeah, I helped set up.
Yeah. And you immediately got lit up
Oh, my God.
off of
Come
liquor. A combo that you made.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Completely lit up. And then home by 8 p.m.?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, cool. Jesus. I watched the dog show yesterday.
Yeah. How was it?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
You never
Was
watched
it
the dog show?
the Westminster?
A terrier one.
I can't have that on in the house.
Why?
Because the smallest dog, the
Yeah.
Australian Shepherd,
Yeah.
in the house,
Yeah.
he loses it.
Really?
Yeah. Even a cartoon dog. Like if Cruz is watching a show and there's a cartoon dog on,
No, not
he
happening.
loses his mind.
Really?
So I can't watch any of that.
I did the full American Thanksgiving yesterday. I made all the dinner with
Bro,
all
there
the
are three primo football games on yesterday.
with all the Fiexons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched the dog show. Then I watched the full 4-hour Macy's parade. Afterwards on replay.
Yeah.
Then I watched a little football, and then we had stuffing and gravy and mash.
all in.
and-
USA.
Bro, I went all
Were you
in
done by 8?
yesterday. I went all. Dinner was finished at 4:40.
Oh, I applaud that. I like that.
4:40 is when the girls finished
when
dinner.
you sent me a text updating me on that time, I was in the middle of eating dinner.
Were
at that
you?
time.
Oh my God.
So hold on. So the dog show, you watched
Yes.
the whole thing. So who won?
A terrier.
A terrier.
From
What
Pennsylvania, like hometown crowd, everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that where
Because,
they usually have the show?
the national dog shows in Pennsylvania because a bulldog won last year for the first time, right? And then this year it was a terrier. So but a decent terrier.
What kind of dog you have, Maria?
A Yorkie.
Oh, a Yorkie.
They don't do well.
Oh, damn.
They don't.
I feel like Romeo would get like cutest dog award.
Not if Andy's in the competition.
Oh, here we go. Anyway, I'm done.
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'm going to play you this audio first, and then I'm going to explain to you what's happening in this clip.
Okay.
Nah, what? Thanks, boo. I know that's right. Got you a plate. Bye, cousins. Have fun. Bye.
So this is the sounds of people eating a full turkey meal buffet style dinner on a train in New York City for Thanksgiving yesterday. Somebody had set up a massive, I'm talking.
Oh, like they brought a table in?
Tables.
Really?
On the tables were trays of turkey, sweet potato, greens, mac and cheese. And people serving were just handing out to passengers on the train. And this woman who was saying thank you, she was on the train and she got a plate and thanked everyone and then left with her plate.
Really, huh?
Wow.
I don't know if I would eat that.
No?
Nah, I'm not getting food on the subway.
How was it made on the subway?
I know.
I agree with
Even
Roz.
still, I wouldn't be
agree.
able to eat it.
Bro, everybody was grabbing a plate.
Really, huh?
Yeah, it looked like a restaurant.
I couldn't do it.
Are you surprised that everyone was grabbing a plate? Of course they were. It's free
That
food.
train must have smelled delicious.
I couldn't do it.
But I know out of everyone in this room, the only person that would get up to get a plate would definitely be Maurie.
And seconds.
You know what? I kind of think Shem would too.
Would you, Shem? You should think so. I totally would.
So wait, so if you're on a commuter train and somebody just comes in and sets up tables and they start unloading like coolers and packages and everything else of like Thanksgiving food and all the fixins, like you think like you're going up there to get a plate?
Firstly, let me just tell you, listening to that clip, I know it's my people that are doing it. So I know the food's going to be fire.
Yeah.
And I'm going.
I'm not going to lie. Yo, the mac and cheese.
The mac and cheese.
Look pretty lit. Yeah.
Greens. Oh, come on.
No. The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Well,
shut up. Stop it.
I swear, we have way too much fun on this show. Thank you, everyone, for joining us every day. We are Roz and Mocha. We are here weekdays, 6 to 10 a.m. We also got a podcast where we release an episode a day. Anywhere that you get your podcast from, just search for Roz and Mocha. Hit subscribe, so when a new episode is released, it'll automatically download to your device.
Damn it, Maurie soiled the Santa Claus Day parade yesterday.
On Sunday?
Yep.
What happened?
So yeah, on Sunday, sorry. So I like whenever I get a call, right? And it's a private number because Catherine is a millennial, hates answering the phone. Like, we'll never answer the phone. And I'm always like, private number. And then I go answer and I'm like, hello? Right? Because it drives her crazy. She's like, now they know you answer. Now they're going to come. And I'm like, I don't care. Whatever. I'll talk to somebody, right? It's a person on the other end of the phone, right?
Sure.
I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
I don't need my ducks cleaned. No. How's your day?
Yeah, man. Doesn't bother me at all.
How many of these did you sell today?
No, doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. Right. And so so I'm sitting there on Sunday, phone rings, private number. I'm like, private number. Catherine's like, do not. I'm like, hello. And I do it to just bother her because it's always a telemarketer, right? It's always somebody. But it was, damn it, Maurie, who was covering the Santa Claus parade with Pina, who works on the station. And it starts off and it's real great, right? Because I think normally when Maurie calls me, I get trolled, right? But it's the Santa Claus parade, and I immediately, like, I understand the assignment where it's talking about the Santa Claus parade, and I don't want to goof on it. I don't want to do any of that stuff.
Of course.
I want to take it seriously because it's real sacred, and I love that kids love it, and I love the Santa Claus Day parade. And so this is what happened in the phone call.
Hello.
Hey, Roz, it's Maurie and Pina. We're live at the Santa Claus Parade.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, it is the 119th Santa Claus Day Parade, and we want to find out from you, what does the Santa Claus Parade mean to you?
Like the Santa Claus Parade is awesome. It's, you know, you can go into all the traditions and stuff like that, but I think that the Santa Claus Parade for me will just always be the first time that I took my kid to the Santa Claus Day Parade. And whatever you thought of it before then means something completely different after you see something like that with your kid.
Okay, now the real reason that we're calling you, it is the 119th Santa Claus Day Parade, and we were hoping that you could tell us what the first one was like.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I just did like the whole thing about like my kid and how wonderful it was and everything else, and you go and do what you always do, which is ruin everything.
Roz, just so you know, this was all Maurie's idea.
Well, guess what? Baby out with the bathwater. Both of you have a crap day.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, Tina, that's the best Christmas gift for everyone right
You don't
there.
know. Stop it. I can't
Merry
listen
Christmas,
anymore.
everybody.
You don't know what means. You don't know what means.
Would you say baby in the bath?
Baby out with the bathwater.
Baby, I'm so confused.
Baby out with the bathwater?
Yeah. You know what that means?
No.
You've never heard this, the saying, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater?
Is that what
meaning when somebody does something, right? Like if you're affiliated with somebody, right? And you're good, but your best friend does something, I'm not going to throw you out of my life with him, right? So when they're like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, meaning you get rid of the garbage, but make sure you keep the thing that's good.
Did they say that? Did they say that at the first parade?
Shut up. Shut up. You've never heard that saying before?
No.
Nobody's ever heard don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
This is why Roxy called you old.
Shut up with that.
I've heard those who don't listen must feel.
No.
Yeah.
You've never heard don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
This is going to be all bad for you, bro.
Okay,
because every
what?
time I look up something online of what you
No,
say.
I bet you 2012 is when it was coined. 2012.
The earliest record of this phrase is in 1512.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Did you see this crazy Corey Perry story? Do you know who Corey Perry is?
Mm-mm.
So he's a hockey player.
Okay.
He's been trending all weekend, as well as Connor Bedard. So Connor Bedard is the generational talent that the Blackhawks drafted, like the Sidney Crosby, Wayne Gretzky,
hot shot,
like McDavid type talent.
Okay.
Turn a franchise around for decades plus. So Corey Perry, who's been on a ton of teams in the last couple of years, took a leave, and it was a real sketchy sort of release that the team said. So Corey Perry's an older sort of vet. They brought him to Chicago to sort of be that veteran presence in Chicago.
Like a leader.
Yeah. And like a mentor kind of thing. Okay. And then so he disappears. He's like a healthy scratch for a couple of games.
Yeah.
And the team releases a statement, and then he releases a separate statement on why he's walking away. And the two don't necessarily line up. So the rumor all day yesterday was that Corey Perry was suspended for violating player misconduct protocols. And the story was that he hooked up with Connor Bedard's mom on the Mother's Day weekend trip. Or the Mother's Weekend trip.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, no! And this was everywhere. And the memes are crazy. So people with some inside knowledge have said that the Corey Perry rumor that's going around is 100% false. So this is from the Chicago Blackhawks beat writer.
Yeah.
And he goes, carry on, everybody. And I had somebody tell me yesterday as well, who is in the know, that it's 100% false. But the problem with this, but the problem with this is that all these hockey insiders, the guy, the Blackhawks beat writer, the guys on TSN, the guys on Sportsnet, they all know that it's fake, right? But they also know what the real reason was that Corey Perry left. But because nobody is saying that, Connor Bedard is going through. Like, if you look at his name on Twitter, it is like...
It's bad?
Oh, my God. You know that clip from The Office where Michael tells Pam, he's like, listen, I'm having an affair with a good friend's mom. And she's like, oh, my God, who is it? Right?
She's like, don't say it.
Don't say it. Yes.
No, Michael.
So that is
Hold on,
like...
I didn't... All I spelled it C-O, and then it auto-filled Connor Bedard. Okay, hold on. Let me see here.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's
Some
not.
of these tweets are funny to read.
It's not.
Oh, no.
But nobody even checks. So after Corey Perry left the team, they asked Connor Bedard about it. And Connor Bedard said, quote, obviously it sucks that he's not here, but we really don't have much information on what it is or anything yet. But of course, he's a big part of the team, and it sucks that he can't be here today. Does that sound like a quote from a guy whose teammate just got suspended for having sex with his mom? No.
Wait, but didn't that happen in real life in the NBA? Who was it? Was it LeBron's mom?
Yeah,
Like
LeBron's.
Somebody was dating LeBron James's mom?
Yeah, Delonte West and LeBron's mom. By the way, have you seen a picture of Connor Bedard's mom?
Yes, I have, Shem.
Okay.
Yes.
Connor Bedard.
I didn't point it out to you because I knew that was exactly going to be your reaction.
Melanie Bedard.
When you type in Connor Bedard spacebar, it
Yeah.
autofills to mom
Yes.
as well. So hold on. Let me
I'm
see
telling you,
here.
and this kid's going through hell, but all these insiders know, right? They know what the real reason is. And they and
so bad.
And,
oh, guys. This is so bad,
and it's-
Connor Bedard.
Right? And then everybody's going back and finding that quote where they say that they brought in Corey Perry to be a father figure to the younger guys on the team. Right? But they know. They know the story, and nobody's saying what the story is.
Part of the problem is she's the mother of a close friend of mine.
Oh.
More than a friend. A coworker.
Oh. Gossip. Who is it? Who is it?
Oh, no.
Who is it, Michael? Who?
It's okay.
No. No. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Part of the problem is
You know what I mean? Like, but save this poor kid, right? Save this poor kid. You guys all know what the story is. And even if it is a personal thing for Corey Perry and what he's going through, who knows what he's going through? Somebody leak what the real story is to save this poor Connor Bedard kid because he's going through hell right now.
And it's also like he's so young and the NHL,
yes.
and this is like what he has going on for him.
Yes.
Poor guy.
Guys, Melanie Bedard.
Shut up.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
The Chicago Blackhawks had a press conference yesterday.
Oh, no.
So the rumor that Corey Perry was put on leave because he got together with Connor Bedard, his teammate's mom. Corey Perry's nickname, by the way, doesn't help the situation at all either.
What is it?
The Worm. Okay. Okay.
You need a new nickname?
And we were talking yesterday because there are people that know what the story is because it continued on when the Blackhawks put Corey Perry on waivers yesterday to terminate his contract. So there was step 3 in the whole ordeal. But everybody on social media, you cannot read a hockey blog without every single person in the comment section making a Corey Perry, Connor Bedard's mom joke. Like it has gotten way out of hand.
And just as a reminder,
way out of hand.
Connor Bedard is
He's
19,
a kid.
He's 19 years old.
Yeah. He's a kid. And there are people on the inside, hockey insiders, that know the truth. And instead of protecting Connor Bedard, they're protecting Corey Perry, who did something that was bad enough to get him fired from an NHL team, which to me doesn't seem right. Like, I understand anonymity, and it's not that he's going into a drug rehab center, because if that was the case, they wouldn't be able to fire him.
And
right?
I think that they would have said that.
Yes. So who knows what it is, but I find it weird that people are protecting Corey Perry as opposed to protecting Connor Bedard. But yesterday, General Manager of the Blackhawks, Kyle Davidson, said this in a press conference.
As this is an individual personnel matter, I will not be able to disclose any details related to the initial reporting, investigation, or the findings. However, I do want to be very clear on this one point. This does not involve any players or their families. And anything that suggests otherwise, or anyone that suggests otherwise, is wildly inaccurate, and frankly, it's disgusting.
Just tell us, bro.
That's right.
Right? Let it stop. Make it stop.
Like,
say something.
And I get it. Like, I get that maybe you can't say something and there's like confidentiality stuff, but you just fired the guy, right? You fired the guy, and because nobody is saying why he got fired, Connor Bedard is the one who is taking all the punishment. Corey Perry may have lost his job. He's going to be fine. He's got lots of money. But for whatever Corey Perry did, Connor Bedard is paying the price because people are protecting Corey Perry, which is insane to me.
And again, Connor's only 19 years old.
Right. Yes.
And this is what he has to deal with.
And his mom.
And his mom.
Like, it's just...
It's bad. I know. It's bad.
Crazy.
I saw some of the stuff yesterday.
Yeah, bro. I know.
Yo, if that kid needs a hug, I got you, bro. We'll leave the phones outside of the room. I got you. I'm a great hugger, man.
It's true.
Right?
That's true. No, I know.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
We're creeping up on 2 years now since we started doing the monthly recaps here on the Roz and Mocha Show. Shem, executive producer of the show, is the one responsible for writing and performing on the track as well. And also got the music video, which we're dropping on all socials when? Later today?
Later today, yeah.
Okay.
It's so cringeworthy.
Is it?
Oh my God.
They all are. Is this so for the music video, for all the music videos that you've made previously, Shem, is this the most cringeworthy? Like, is this more cringeworthy than the Thong Song Cisco one that you did? Like, I think it was in the summertime.
Yeah, that was back in last June. This is far more cringy.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Does it follow the theme of the music video for the original track?
It sure does.
Oh my God. Okay.
It sure does.
Great. So here we have for you the monthly recap, Roz and Mocha's monthly recap, featuring Shem. Now, Shem was sick last month, and at the end of the month, he couldn't put together a recap for October. So we got a supersized one here today, featuring some of the biggest moments, biggest events, biggest tings for October and for November. Yes.
Oh yeah, Focious, genuine. That Drake album's fire. I know. Longer inquire. We lost Matthew Perry. It's hard when our friends pass away. Drake's son, he dropped real bars. Matt Rife. Damn, he went too far, did he? Gross. And such a shame. October 3rd was Mean Girls Day. Jada White, you know Will has got real heartache.
Oh, no.
Harry White, balding your head was a mistake. It ain't wise. Anthem singer, come on, Flavor Flav. Joe Budden had beef with Drake. World peace, looking dire. Actors, strike expire. What the hell is a twin flame? Sexy Patrick Dempsey. With Queer Eye, Bobby Burke, he went and walked away. Taylor's Guy, going strong with Travis Kelce. My oh my, Biden confused Brit Bertain. Max Verstappen won his race. Last month I know that things all fell apart. I didn't do one of these, yeah. I just couldn't do it. My voice it no showed. Will you please forgive me? Last month I drew ire. Y'all thought I retired. Believe when I say that these recaps ain't going away.
Oh yeah, Focious, genuine. What's
Yeah.
I love it.
With the subtlety, not so subtle. Big up, Shem. That was fire.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You're running around like crazy today already.
Hey, everybody. Wait, hold on. Wait, one more thing.
Oh, damn.
All right, cool. Here we go.
We got stuff going on, huh?
So, everyone ready to work?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. What's going on with your hair today, Maury? You got like a Superman curl in the front, dude.
I went for a haircut Friday.
Oh, no, you didn't. What'd they do?
I don't know, man.
He steamed my hair.
He steamed it.
He puts this thing on top of my head and attaches the steamer to the back of it.
Yeah.
It inflates and like blows steam into your scalp. And then he does a 7-step scalp treatment that burns, freezes,
Are you sure
freezes.
you weren't part of a Saw movie and you went to see Jigsaw?
How'd you escape?
By paying a lot.
Yeah, okay. Let me go close to your camera. Let me see that hair of yours. Okay, so why did you have this done? What did he do? He steamed you?
He steamed me.
And then, but what does that do? What's that supposed to do?
It's supposed to like deep moisturize your scalp and take away all of the dead skin in your scalp.
It's called washing your hair, bro.
Yeah, it's just wash. Wash, man.
Okay, so...
And how much did you pay for all this?
The steaming was $60.
Oh, my God. And
no,
what
but
else?
everything else.
Everything
Oh,
else.
so how much you paid
together.
everything, man?
So beard, hair, steaming came
Yeah.
to $140.
What do you do to your beard?
He trimmed it and shortened it and made it look this great.
I've never met anybody who wastes money like you do. Never in my life have I met anybody who finds brand new ways to waste money.
But it
like
came
brand new ways.
It came with a half-hour scalp massage.
Like Maury's got $60 sitting there, right? And instead of like just leaving it, putting it to something useful, everything else, you go.
The holidays are coming up, bro.
You go looking for brand new ways. He's like, oh, what do I got to do? Oh, hair steaming. It's like a brand new way to waste money.
How long were you out of the condo for?
2.5 hours.
So really, you paid $100 and something to get away from Matthew for 2.5 hours.
And a half-hour scalp massage.
And so he trims up your beard too?
Yeah, and puts like 7 hot towels.
Yeah. 7?
And 1 cold one.
That's a big face.
Where's his body when he trims? I never have my beard trimmed. Where do they stand? Because you got to get real close for that.
Oh,
Does
he sort of cradles my head.
Excuse me.
Like
Is he behind you when he does it?
He's behind me, and he sort of rests my head in his arms, like
so
he's
he doesn't go
cradling
at
me.
you from the front. Because I imagine if like you got to get in that close, especially to do like the delicate places, right?
Sure.
Like I thought maybe you go like every other knee. You know what I mean? You know you can do that. Like if you're sitting too close to somebody that's face to face, and you got to go your knee, their knee, your knee, their knee.
Yeah. No, I've gone to a place to get like a beard, like a lineup and everything.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
They don't go. No,
They know how to
you don't
get to
go-
your face like from the side.
But they come at you from behind.
But how do you shave like that, Shem? Help me out here.
If I ever said that to my black barber, bro.
Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine? What's your barber's name?
Matt. Shout out to Matt.
Can you imagine you went to Matt and you were like, homie, like you need to get closer. Let's go.
Knee for knee.
Yeah. Alternating knees.
Yeah.
Get in there real close, Matt.
Yeah.
He would look at me and I'd be out.
Yeah, and then he go, no, I'm doing from behind. You know nothing. Don't you know?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Maurie, you and Dan Maurie rocking
What I
the...
got going on? What's going on?
Trying to match glasses energy today.
Twins.
Please.
Right? Look at
How
y'all.
dare you?
It's the
I've been
thick
wearing
frames.
These, I'm wearing these for a long time now.
Huh?
I like them. I can see finally.
Your frames? Yeah, you like a week and a half.
Yeah, I can see. Maury's got his, I was going to say,
I'm looking at myself, and I look great.
I just don't think that those frames suit you.
Mm-hmm.
Maury's got his Harry Potter glasses on today. Thick black frame
That's
Harry
what
Potter
they
glasses.
look like.
Yeah.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yeah. Let me see. Go up to your camera nice and tight more for me for a second. No, don't move your camera.
Oh, my God.
Why
What
would
are
you
you
do
doing?
that? Now you're going to be screwed up all day. Get your ass out of your chair.
I thought it would be easier this way.
No, it's not
You
easier
want me to
that
go like
you
this?
Yes. That's what I want to see.
You know, a tick like dumpling.
They're also shiny. They're really shiny.
Would you use Windex just now?
They look like licorice.
I love licorice.
You know what those glasses? They look homemade.
They didn't cost homemade.
Oh, are those the glasses that you put up on social to be like, yo,
Oh,
vote?
that's right. And you bought them first.
But you already bought them and you thought everyone was going to be like, yes?
I will
But
say, I go to fashionable events and get compliments.
Okay, so that story, because we have to remind people. So you went out glasses shopping, right?
Yes.
and you already bought those, you purchased them already, and then you put up on social media, hey, everybody, what do you think of these, right?
Yeah.
And what
like
was the
poll?
Yeah, and then the reaction was what?
Unanimously, like everyone hated it.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for those things?
Like before my $200 from benefits?
Yeah.
Oh, it was $600.
Oh my God.
It was the fastest thing I ever bought.
Oh my God, $600.
So button's not a word.
I just bought
words,
I just
man.
bought 4 pair for like $150.
Shows.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I get it.
What?
I get it. Y'all can dish it, but I can't.
What do you
No,
mean?
you can't actually.
That's
facts.
I'm not trying to pretend that I'm wearing $800 glasses though.
You don't know how to.
Like-
Him and Maury.
I'm not like, look at my expensive glasses that people love at fashion events.
Yeah.
What fashion events are you going to?
I went to a couple of things.
Like what?
Like a red car. Oh, during the film festival, I got a lot of compliments.
From who? From how many people?
You know who loved them?
Who's that?
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. He's like 100 though, isn't he?
And he also got punched in the head like 1,000
Yeah, I
times
know.
making all them Rocky movies.
And I thought that would work.
Who else?
There was a Bollywood star that liked them.
Okay, hold on. I'm done with this. I got to show you this picture that I found yesterday. So I went to when I went to that big book event, right? I did not have my glasses on, and I didn't have my glasses on last night either when I was looking at this.
Okay.
So there was like a blog in it was like a Forest Hill newspaper, right? And when I went to this writers event, I met this super like famous writer named John Irving. Right?
Okay.
He's incredible. Like 6 of his books have been turned into movies, all this other stuff. And he was like the big deal of the night, right?
Okay.
And everybody had their picture taken with John Irving. And in the Forest Hill magazine, the picture that they used of John Irving was a picture that I took with John Irving.
Oh, great.
Right? So they were like, hey, Roz, come and take the picture of John Irving. So the only picture they have of John Irving, this super author, is of me and John Irving, right? And I'm looking at this last night and I'm like super proud, right? I don't have my glasses on, so I can't fully tell like what's going on, right? So here, I'll show you this. So there's the picture of me and John Irving. I'm in the white. He's standing beside me. Okay.
You look great.
Yeah, thank you. So I zoom in because I don't have my glasses on, right? Because I'm like, I want to see my name next to John Irving's name.
Yeah.
Because like, when does that ever happen?
Oh, no.
And so I'm sitting here, Catherine's on one side of me, Roxy's on the other side.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, guys, like there will forever be a picture, of me and John Irving. So I zoom in, right? And here's how they credited the picture. Oh no. Read this.
Let me see. Oh, no.
What's that say? What's that say?
It says Roxy Weston.
No.
And John Irving.
And John Irving.
Shout out to Roxy, man.
So now my kid will always have her name
Next to John Irving.
next to John Irving.
Oh, man.
How does that happen?
Because I didn't have my glasses. Oh, I don't know how that happened, but I know how this happened.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jada Pinkett Smith out here talking about Will Smith again. Still promoting that memoir that's out. And
It's been like, what, a week and a half since she heard him the last time, right?
something like that.
Yeah.
And when she was going on the pre-promo for the memoir, there was a lot of Tupac talk.
Yeah.
Right? Because they were best friends growing up. She called him her soulmate. Right? Everyone says Tupac was her one true love.
Yeah.
Even though she said they never got intimate. So Will Smith just been catching all the heat for all of this. No matter what he does online to kind of steer away from any of that. Right?
Does not matter.
And then last month, Jada came out and made the revelation that her and Will Smith had been living, as she calls it, separate lives since 2016. So she's on the Drew Barrymore show, and this gets brought up. And listen to what Jada says.
I feel like maybe you're and his shadow separated in a way in this book, whether they stay together forever or not. Right. It sounds like you're staying together
We're
forever.
staying together forever.
Perfect.
I tried. We tried.
So they're staying together forever. They tried. So maybe still like living quote unquote separate lives, but maybe in the same household, right?
Maybe.
Like the house that they live in is so big.
I don't think that they live together.
Oh, you don't think that?
No,
they're
I
in
mean,
the
I
same
think maybe they spend time in the same house.
But he has his
They
place.
already live separately.
Yeah, I think that they
they?
live separate lives, whatever that means. They have one big giant house, and he has the east wing, and she has the west wing, or he has another place
That's what
that
I
maybe
think.
he can go to. I think that's probably the case. I think he probably has like some sort of shelter.
Or have they just been together for so long, they just can't? They're like one of those couples where they just can't be without each other in each other's lives.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems,
or is it good for the business of Will and Jada?
I don't know. It just all seems so toxic to me.
Right?
Like it
I
just
wonder if that's
really
what it is.
does. All that stuff, like it just seems so toxic. And also, self-serving in a way that is damaging, where, maybe they look too much at their brand, I guess, as a couple and as a family and their careers. And maybe there are secrets. And then there's fear that if you do break up, some of those secrets are going to come out. Like, there's so much involved in this, but none of it seems healthy. Like, in all the interviews that Jada has done, and there's nothing that says that they have what anyone would consider to be, even now, though, with the arrangement, a healthy relationship. Nothing. I've heard nothing that says that.
It's so wild because it was only like a year ago that Will Smith's book came out.
Yeah,
right?
where he obviously didn't tell the truth. Right? He obviously didn't tell the truth.
There was a lot of stuff in the book.
Yeah.
But not to the extent of what Jada's been saying.
No. Like, you read his book and he's like, our marriage is rock solid, right? Ish. I mean,
like he talks about issues,
sure,
but nothing to get you to the point of what Jada's side of the story.
He never said, I've been living in the basement since 2016.
No, he never said that. Yeah,
Not that it's any of our business, but she seems to think it is. Again, that's what makes this so bloody toxic.
We've been living separate lives since 2016.
They're not even aligned on that. Like, she obviously read his book, right? And knew that he didn't say anything about this, right? For whatever reasons. It's hurtful, it's embarrassing, it's private, whatever. She knew Will didn't say any of this. And then she decides to write her book where she's like, I will.
Yeah.
Like, that's so toxic.
Do you actually think she read his book?
Yes. I bet you,
I don't think she read his book.
I bet you the final draft
you know what
of
I
that
think,
book.
Maury? You know what I think? And I'm pretty sure I'm 100% correct.
What?
I think she read all the parts that have to do with her.
But somebody printed that for her and said, here's 5 pages.
Yes. Yeah. I think that she read all the parts that have to
And
do
she
with her.
went through with a highlighter and went wrong,
Yes,
wrong,
yes,
wrong.
yes, exactly.
Right. I'm going to fix this.
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Let me read you this text back and forth from this girl who dumped her boyfriend because he doesn't wash his sheets often enough.
What?
When you were single, how often did you wash your sheets?
Oh, it was terrible, bro. Don't ask.
And you've always been very honest about this, too. When you were a single man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like you would wash your sheets realistically. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like once every 5 months?
Hold on, Maury. Come on now.
Like maybe once every 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months. Maury, you said what?
Every 5 months.
Shem?
Bro, like every 2 weeks.
Okay, when you were single, like no ladies over, not entertaining?
Every 2 weeks. Absolutely. Listen, I drool in my sleep, so I have to.
Maria?
When I lived alone, it was once a week.
Once a week. Wow.
I was disgusting.
So let me read you this text back and forth between this couple. Okay. She wrote, hey, babe, do you think you can throw the bed sheets in the wash for me? He wrote, why? She says, they're dirty. He goes, I mean, didn't we wash them last week? And she says, yeah, I wash them once a week. That's the point. I was actually going to ask if you could start alternating every week so it's a little bit more fair. It would mean a lot to me. And then he wrote, I don't know how this is supposed to be fair to me, though. They don't need to be washed every week. You're just creating more work for me. And then she wrote, how often do you wash how often did you wash your sheets? And he wrote, I don't know, like every other month, if that. And she wrote, is that a joke? Because that's disgusting. He says, how is that disgusting? I don't know what to tell you. If you want something done a certain way, you got to do it then. That's how it works. And then she wrote, I don't really think that's how it works. We are in a relationship. Like, I don't feel comfortable sleeping in a bed with musty sheets. And he said, couch then. And she said, seriously? And he said, keep being controlling then and see how it works out for our, quote, relationship then. And then she said, how have I been controlling? And he goes, yesterday you were just bitching about how I do laundry like WTF. And then she wrote, I was bitching about it. I was asking you to measure out how much laundry detergent you put in instead of just dumping it all in. We've been going through soap pretty fast, and I just don't want to waste it since it's expensive. And then he says, yes, if you're so worried about the soap, then why are you asking me to wash the sheets once a week?
Point.
Wow.
Follows it up by saying, it ain't adding up. And then she says, okay, maybe we can just talk about this later. So I guess she dumped him. They'd been together for like 2 years or whatever it was. I don't even know.
This sounds to me like there was more going on in their relationship outside of laundry.
There was other stuff that he does wrong that she doesn't like or whatever it was, right? I don't even know. But that's like every other, to me, when I was living on my own, I was like you, like.
Yeah. Thank God. Okay.
Like,
Y'all
maybe
nasty.
I would get, if they got super nasty, I would just go buy new sheets.
Oh, well, I mean, not that. Like,
They shouldn't get that nasty.
Shut up, Maria. You don't know. You don't know what I was doing. Maybe I had jobs that, like, I don't know. Like, maybe, I don't know.
No, we know everything,
No,
Roz.
you don't.
You
don't
wrote
know.
about it in your book.
No, you don't know everything.
It was you and your
everything.
unwashed legs and feet.
It was not. Shush. No, anyway.
Dirty ass nightclubs.
No, that's not
everything.
That's not what it was. No,
Unwashed fat
but it
burritos
was,
used
I
to
would
eat
just walk
walking
up to
home.
the store and just buy a new pack for $15. Every 2 weeks, that's a decent investment.
A rich guy flex, huh?
$15 sheets. Loaded.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
There is a Taylor Swift course happening at Harvard University. All things
Harvard?
tailored. Yeah.
Damn.
And the professor, the English professor who's running the course, is a huge Swiftie. So it helps. She was talking to TMZ yesterday about the Taylor Swift course. Her name is Stephanie Burt.
I'm a literary critic and a literary scholar, and I try to study and share, excellence in the arts that use words. Taylor Swift is one of the great songwriters of our time. I'm really lucky because someone I am a fan of, who I think is a great artist in the kind of art that she does, which is songwriting, happens to have this massive constituency, which I'm part of. So I get to not only share her work with this, long existing fandom, some of which is at Harvard, and think about how songwriting works and what makes her so good at it, but also to connect it to the work of other artists who she is linked to.
We have to ask the obvious question, will there be a chapter on Travis Kelce?
She writes about her relationships, so we will be talking about her relationships. So we will be talking about Travis Kelce. I don't know that the amount of time that we give him, and therefore that we give American football, is going to depend honestly on whether she has written and released songs about him and about that relationship.
That course starts next semester, by the way. And it's not the first time that a celebrity has been the subject of school semesters of like English courses. I know Kanye was, this was like a while ago. There were a couple on Kanye. I believe TMU, Toronto Metropolitan University, did one on Drake. I remember forever ago, when I was living in Calgary years ago, the university out there had a course on The Sopranos.
The TV show?
Yeah.
Really?
I tried to sign up, but they were like, nah, you got to be a student.
Well, see, that's the problem, is where this all goes to hell is presumably that Taylor Swift course is just going to be filled with Swifties. And they're looking at it as, social time. Oh my God, I got into the Taylor Swift course. But what if you fancy yourself a Swiftie, but when it comes to the actual curriculum of the course, it's all going to go to hell when that first person, that first hardcore Swiftie, fails the course. Could you imagine? being a hardcore Swiftie and you
And
take the
thinking you
Taylor
know
Swift
everything
course in
about it?
Harvard and you just fail? Because maybe you don't get it, or maybe you're a fan for different reasons other than what's required of you in the course.
At Harvard.
And you fail.
That would suck.
It's going to go so bad for you.
Do you then question your fandom?
You would have to.
Like, do you question yourself? Like, I thought I was a big Swiftie. Clearly, I'm not.
I wouldn't even be that narrow with it. I think that if you're in Harvard, I think that it's far more damaging as a student who is accepted to Harvard to be like, man, you know what? I really thought I was smart. I can't even pass the Taylor Swift course.
Guess not.
Right? Like, to me, that's the damaging part, right? Is, oh my God, I failed Taylor Swift.
Well, I can't wait to see what happens when this semester starts, or the next semester in Harvard, where Stephanie Burt, the English professor, will have her own Taylor Swift course.
Right.
Like, if anything makes it onto Instagram or TikTok or anything like that.
Right.
Right? If any of these courses, subject matter goes viral.
What would you pass? Would you pass a Harvard course on WWE?
Oh, yeah,
You
easily.
think so?
Yes.
What if you failed, though?
Out the group chat, homie.
Right? Like, what if you failed? Like, what's your favorite thing? Like, your favorite thing is wrestling, right?
Yeah, I would be kicked out of the
Maury,
group.
what's your favorite thing?
Andy Warhol.
And you would fail.
No, I would not.
You would fail. 100% you would fail.
You could quiz me right now.
No,
I'd
no.
pass.
You would fail an Andy Warhol course.
Maria?
Guaranteed you would fail
What's
an
the
Andy
course?
Warhol
Why would you say
course.
that? I
You would
think I
fail.
would do
What's the course
well.
you would take, Maria? What's your favorite thing?
If it was a One Direction course, I know I'd pass it
At Harvard, you would
immediately.
fail.
No, I would not.
Yes, you would. Shem, what's your favorite thing?
Jesus.
Oh,
yeah. Shem's
Well, they have courses on those.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello, Monica. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Good. What is your question?
Did Maury ever sell his Taylor Swift bucket?
So Maury went to the Taylor Swift, it was the movie, right?
That's right. Uh-huh.
And they had a commemorative Taylor Swift popcorn bucket and a drink container. And Maury had one, but it was unused, right? So it was unsoiled with popcorn oils and fingers and everything else. And Maury brought it home with him. And Matthew, his husband, was like, what the hell? And Maury said, I'm going to make money off this selling it. And you put it on Facebook Marketplace, right, Maury?
That's the best place to sell anything.
And then originally it was private because you didn't want us to find out.
And somehow you did.
Find out everything.
Yeah, because the fans of the show are amazing. They snitch on you real quick.
And what were you selling it for?
$180.
Okay.
Now, was that just for the bucket or for the bucket and the cup?
That's a great question. A combo.
Okay. So the cup as well.
I bundled it.
All right. So $180 for the Taylor Swift movie bucket and cup. And you got how much for it?
Like so much interest.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
But you didn't sell it though.
No, but somebody's interested in buying it for $80, which is a great deal. It's $100 off.
But it's not $100 off. It's only $80 if that's what they pay for it, because you can't set the price on it.
Well, I put it for $180.
You only have one.
Right. So they're saving $100.
Did somebody else sell a bucket for $60 somewhere else?
No, but other people are selling it for $15.
Okay, so you're overcharging by
a lot.
$165.
But I am letting you save $100 if you buy it through me.
But they're not. They're overpaying if they buy it through you.
Only if they see the other
The
ones.
question is, did you ever sell the Taylor Swift movie
No.
bucket? No, you did not.
Did anybody even come and look at it? Because that's what I was wondering.
There's a
If somebody
picture.
was going to be like, meh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I need to see it. I need, like, I want to, yeah. And then if they were like, decide, no, it's just not for me.
Did anyone ever say to you, hey, let me come check out the bucket?
No, but there's been so many people going, I'm interested. How about $80?
Right. And so why don't you say yes?
I did.
Sold.
And then they disappeared.
Right.
Oh,
Okay,
they
so-
ghosted you. Damn.
I mean, the same people are ghosting me for my Polly Pockets that I'm selling.
So here's the problem, More, is that when you list something, how much did you list it at?
180.
180. And if somebody calls you and says, will you take 80? And you say, yes, sure, I'm not buying from you.
Why?
Because if you're so willing to drop your price from 180 to 80 on the first request, I'm not doing business with you. You're a scammer.
No, I'm not selling it to you,
You're
so-
trying to. You absolutely in your heart know you are not charging what this thing is worth or any sort of fair price. So I don't think I'm going to get a fair deal from you, regardless of what I offer you. If you list something for 180 and I call you and I say, will you take 80? And you immediately say yes, no, not doing business with you. That's
Damn,
when I
son.
call you back and say, will you take 15?
And somebody put laughing emojis.
Yeah. Of course, because you're a bean. Monica, there you go. He did not sell the Taylor Swift movie bucket.
All right, thank you.
All right, later. No surprise there.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
What's up, y'all?
Your mother.
Yeah.
Hello.
Your mother's up.
My mother actually is up. She's probably at the gym right now.
Yeah.
Mine's a real fan of the show.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. Your stepmom? Or
No, my real mom.
Oh.
We don't hear about the real mom a lot on the show more.
Nope.
And you're the one that brings it up. We don't
She's
bring it
in
up.
Toronto.
We don't bring it up. Yeah. What's she doing here? Seeing you?
No, she's taking care of my Aunt Carolyn who had hip surgery and then for my grandmother's 90th birthday.
God, man, getting old. Jesus, I'm not looking forward to any of that stuff.
You're already there.
Hip surgery. I know too many guys have been going through hip surgery and new knees and all this stuff.
My mom's had 2.
Your mom what?
My mom's had 2 hip surgeries.
How old's your mom?
She's 58.
Oh
my God, that's so young.
Yeah.
God,
How long ago did she have the surgery?
Her first hip surgery, I think, was like 14, 15 years ago. And then the other one was last year, the year before. I can't remember. My timeline's off.
I'm
but
just
yeah.
not
Her knee
looking
surgery was last year. So the hip was before that.
So how does she feel now?
She feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long did it take for the recovery from the hip surgery?
I'd say a few months.
Yeah.
I don't know much about that stuff. Do
It
they
takes-
replace the whole hip?
No,
Or
Yeah,
is it
the
like
whole
a
hip.
part of it?
ball, like the ball. That,
The
like
ball joint?
yeah, same thing with knees and
Yeah.
all that other
so
stuff.
they don't like remove the...
no,
Well,
they
she
can't-
had like the one side of her hip like replaced.
Yeah.
So like
The whole thing.
where the ball is in the bone.
Yeah.
And then a full knee
And
replacement.
then you got to carry a card when you go onto an airplane to show the guy that you got titanium hips and knees.
So they don't search
So
you.
they don't
Don't
search
they use
you.
plastic now?
No, they still use metal, man. Yeah. Like you gotta.
Roz, which do you think you're going to have first?
I don't know. Whatever
the
the
metal one.
doctor
You want the
says at
metal.
the time.
You
I
want
think
the
I
metal
kind of
one.
want metal, right? Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
cooler.
No, do you want your hip or knee first?
I don't know. It's just I'm not looking forward
I
to
feel
it.
like-
I better not be doing this show when I got to go through all that. I'll tell you that much.
Don't worry, we'll take
You
care
think
of
I'm coming in here every day after knee surgery, hip surgery with you guys?
You did it after
No.
Stones.
No. That's
That'd be-
different, though.
That'd be
we can do
swag,
your
bro.
physiotherapy between breaks.
No, shut up.
We'll just come to your place. We'll just hang out.
Come to my place.
Yeah.
No.
Or like the hospital or something.
No. Hey, if any one of us is who's gonna need a hip first?
Maurie.
You think?
Maurie.
You think Maurie?
I
Yeah.
already hurt. No, well, I was lying on the floor yesterday, and then I got up, and my knees, like, I couldn't walk.
Yeah. I think Maury first.
I say Shem.
Wow.
What?
man.
Really?
Yeah. I
Why?
do.
Why
A
Shem?
tall guy.
I
Yeah.
got the Lord on my side, bro. I'm good.
Okay.
Lord can't say them hips though.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Do you walk into a hospital? There's a ton of people there who are all strapped up praying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh Lord, please not today.
It didn't work for them.
Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, like, nah, not today.
Yeah, I think Shem's going to be the first one to need a hip. I really do. I do. Yeah.
Thank
Tall
you.
guy. Yeah, I don't know. I think so. I get that hip feeling from Shem.
You know what? I got a lot of weight. You're probably right.
Yeah.
But I have
Yeah.
one leg that's longer than the other, and when I stand and wait, it hurts on one side.
So you guys,
Yeah.
It's confident.
What?
what a turn
Of what?
this show is taking.
Why? What are you talking about?
Remember when we used to come here and talk about like popping bottles like the previous night at the club, and
now
not,
we're having- no,
yeah,
this- but-
not caring about
No.
sleeping whatsoever.
No, but now listen.
And now it's,
Yeah, I think-
let's take a bet on who's going to get their hips replaced first.
You know, betting on futures, right? That's how you make the real
I
money.
think Roz before
That's,
Shem.
that's how you make the real
Marie,
money.
I'm going to need some of that tequila that you got over there.
Got you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, do you have any old Gmail accounts?
No, why?
Just today's the last day.
Yeah.
They're gonna get rid of them.
What do you mean?
So if you have like inactive old Gmail accounts that
Yeah.
you started before. You had to do like 3-step authentication and all that stuff.
Sure.
Because they're easily compromised. So you would have got a message from them saying today is the last day. So starting tomorrow, Google's going to be deleting unused Gmail accounts that have been active for more than 2 years. So all the emails will be deleted, everything will be deleted. And even if it is an old account that is currently being forwarded, I think that also will not save it.
Because it's not active.
Because it's not
Active,
because it's not.
okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have any old ones?
I do. I have lots.
Like how many you think?
Well, so years ago, because Catherine always used to work New Year's Eve,
Mm-hmm.
and so I would be at home alone right? When Rox was like little and she'd be long in bed and everything else. And Catherine always had to go and shoot New Year's Eve. And so I used to I would create a new email account every year. And it was like Roz New Year's Eve or Roz NYE, like 2011 kind of thing. And I would just put that out on social media so people could Skype me. Right. So I would Skype with fans all night who were just like drunk at parties and all this stuff. So I have all these emails from all these Gmail accounts from the New Year's Eves where I used to Skype with fans.
Starting when, you think?
I think I did it for like 6 years in a row. I think
Starting
something like that. I think it was like 2010,
Everyone
2011.
listening right now, just start going through all those years and start emailing Roz.
No, I have to use it. Like I have to go in and send something. It doesn't matter if somebody sends something to you.
I know, but even still, like people still email you.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't even know the passwords to get in.
Oh no, that sucks.
I wouldn't even
so
know.
You have those.
There's probably some gold in there.
Do you have a Maurie?
Oh,
yeah, I have access
God.
to my manager's Gmail, markbentley@gmail.com.
Right. And is
But you
that
don't
the
use
only
that.
one?
No.
You've never used a fake email to do anything else, Maurie? To sign up for something?
I use Mark Bentley's.
To sign up for things?
Yeah.
Mark Bentley, by the way, is Dammit Maury's fake manager.
Right.
He's really Maury that uses
Well,
that name and that email address to go and try to get
Right.
free stuff from Maury.
Right.
So, Mark Bentley, so still an active account.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Shem, do you have any old ones?
I do. My
How
very
many?
first email address was one.
What was it?
Oh man, it's so
What was it?
embarrassing.
What was it?
Go.
I used to, Shem Shady 2000
at gmail.com.
No, it's so corny, man. It's just
Shem Shady.
Yeah. Terrible.
Maria?
Yeah, I still have one of mine.
How many?
I still have one of them.
One of your old ones?
Yeah, I think it's going to be deleted today.
What's the email address?
It's M. So I used to, because I just was such a fob growing up, I would wrote my name in Greek, a nickname. So it's Maro_XO@hotmail.com. And no one understood what I was trying to say when I said my
Maro?
email. So like Maro is like a way to say just like a nickname for like Maria's.
Okay, yeah.
And everyone was like, Maro. And I'm like, it's Greek. And no one cared.
No. No, nobody cares. Maurie, I am shocked, Maurie, that you don't have any old email accounts that you used to use to communicate or sign up for things that you did not want traced back to you.
Well, there's also markbentleyto@gmail.com and then markbentleyto2.
You know what I would love to do? Log into that. Can you log into that so we can go through the...
No, you cannot.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, let me turn the music down.
You know what I want to see? I want to go to the promotions and spam page where all the stuff comes in from all the things you've signed up for. All the accounts. All the I forgot my password resets. All those.
Would we be shocked, Maurie?
Yep.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.